What up, Space Fam? Goes in here from Anime Uproar, and I'm back at it again to discuss the new crazy One Piece chapter, and we got some truly epic Straw Hat moments here, so make sure to stay tuned for this one. If you do enjoy these One Piece reviews and want to keep them coming, the best thing you could do is channel the Pirate King within and smash that like button until it's blue. If you haven't, make this the video you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications, or you will miss future One Piece videos. And while you wait for the next chapter to drop, which will be in 2 weeks, feel free to check out my growing One Piece playlist that includes videos on all the Yonko, Warlords, Supernova, and more. Link to that is in the description. Also, leave any comments for video suggestions you would like to see. And now, without further ado, let's jump into it, spoilers and all. So this chapter is called, and I quote, "This is Otama," end quote. So you know Tama is going to shine in this one, which is not surprising because she has earned MVP for some previous chapters because of how insanely useful she's been, and at only 8 years old. But first, we stop by the flower capital to see what dudes are doing on the ground as Kaido's moving castle approaches them. And people are enjoying themselves. We see Otoko and Tenguyama, the swordsmith, as he explains that the fire festival honors the dead. They light the bonfire in the hopes that it will be visible in the heavens. And I like the fact that it's a celebration. Even though it's honoring the dead, it doesn't mean it has to be a solemn affair. Toko, who is only 6 years old, hopes her dad, Yasui, can see the fire from heaven after his execution, and Tenguyama assures her that with the sky this clear, he's certain that he can. It's a beautiful moment, but also one filled with impending danger for us, because we know that the sky probably won't be clear for long because of floating islands and the like. Tenguyama tells her that her dad is probably watching intently to see what becomes of his daughter and his country. At that point, we get a visual of the flying island in the air, and the fact that there's a giant skull on top of it only adds to a sense of impending doom. Oda definitely did a good job with the juxtaposition between the clear sky of the festival and the close-up of Kaido's moving castle. I really enjoy how manga can make use of visual language in this way, just like you might see when you're watching a movie. We jump inside the castle and go-loving Cypher Pole dude remarks how our Straw Hats and friends refuse to surrender despite the loss of Straw Hat Luffy. I don't know how everyone feels about this dude's go metaphors, but I enjoy them a lot. As he mentions, 5,000 soldiers are no longer able to battle, so the forces should be 24,000 Kaido men to 3,000 Luffy men. But pleasure and waiters on the live floor turned against Queen, and when you account for the 4,000 of them, the total is 20,000 Kaido men versus 7,000 Luffy men. And as the title alludes to, Tama is the key to turning more fighters to Luffy's side, so we can assume that the disparity between the all-important white and black go pieces will continue to shrink. Right now, despite Kaido beating Luffy, the overall numbers are more favorable to Luffy's side than they were at the beginning. This is how amazing the Straw Hats are. Even if Luffy and Zoro are incapacitated for the time being, they are able to not only stay in the game, but to continue to shrink the difference in manpower. It's absolutely astonishing and truly highlights how important a good crew and good allies are. The Go metaphor is so significant because One Piece, and I'm not referring to the title of the series here, can't possibly win in Go. And One Piece, and this time I am referring to the title of the series, unlike many other shonen, for now at least, has done a good job of showing that one overpowered individual doesn't win wars, but a strong united army. That's something I really appreciate about this series, and I hope that Oda keeps it that way for as long as possible, if not forever. Anyways, Cypher Pole Go Dude calls the fact that Straw Hat forces are doing so well an unexpected turn of events, and yeah, it totally is, and it's why the Straw Hats as a whole are legends, being able to thrive against the Yonko's crew even without the help of their captain temporarily. We then jump to the news that Momo has fallen too, as we saw last chapter. Unlike us, they assume this means that Momo is done for, and now they think the samurai will lose their resolve, but as we saw with Luffy, if you don't have the body as proof, these fighters won't fall for any tricks that easily. We then jump to the arguable MVP trio of this chapter, Nami, Usopp, and Tama. They're running, and Nami is what other weapon is talking. As I mentioned last time, seems Zeus somehow made his way into it, and now we'll get more info about that. Although Nami temporarily jokes that she's even more of a genius for creating a talking weapon, Zeus explains that it's him, the one they used to call Zeus. When Nami extended her weapon as he was being eaten, it ended up absorbing his essence, so to speak. The team up I wanted so badly is here, and we got it in an even better way, where now Nami is not just using something Big Mom created, but we get this new unique spin on Zeus, which still serves to maximize the effectiveness of Nami's own weapon. I could not be happier with this turn of events. And although Nami jokes she didn't sign up for an annoying sentient weapon, Zeus did have that opportunity to prove himself when he thought he really would die. So I don't think it'll be too hard for Nami to forgive him for earlier events where he turned against her. Then, right as Bao Huang is about to announce Momo's death, in order to try to lower samurai morale, she is interrupted by the appearance of our Straw Hats. Usopp then gets headbutted by none other than Ulti. Man, is this Dino girl tough. She's gotten up after the damage Big Mom dished out. Ulti, as if she didn't learn her lesson, again lays her hands on Tama, blaming her for converting her allies to the Straw Hat side, even Big Mom. Nami tells her again to keep her hands off Tama, and then we start to see what the new Zeus is capable of. He turns into a kind of giant morning star and slams into Ulti, letting Nami know she can use her usual tact, and Zeus is just here to help with cool new superpowers. Nami straight up says it's unbelievable and this is a real game changer. Nami, way back in the beginning, wasn't really a fighter, but she's become more and more of one as the story went on, and now with the amplification of her Zeus-possessed weapon, she's truly become a fearsome fighter, and I love to see it happening. Zeus can even share important info like that Ulti skin is crazy hard, but her insides must be messed up after Big Mom's attack, so she'll go down with one strike of a thunderbolt. With his appearance, his wisdom, and his power in this fight, I gotta give Zeus the MVP for this chapter, but it's the team effort that really shines here. Nami can't use a thunderbolt attack because it would hurt Tama too, so Usopp launches an attack that separates Ulti from Tama, giving Nami and Zeus the opening they need to launch their attack. We then get probably the most hilarious part in this chapter, where Zeus emerges from the weapon as the cloud we're used to seeing. Nami calls out Zeus, but he says not anymore. This is a new beginning, and he asks for a new name. And Nami in the heat of battle suggests Cotton? And then we just jump to Zeus saying, and I quote, "I am Zeus, Nami's right-hand man, brace yourself," end quote. So I'm happy to see that the name Zeus will stick because it's awesome, but I'm so glad we got that scene. Nami's suggestion was so bad, Zeus didn't even address it and dropped the idea of getting a new name altogether. Man, I can't get enough of this dynamic between these two. Then we get another epic moment where the huge thunderbolt attack misses and Ulti thinks it's over. She thinks she's won. But then Zeus just hones in on her and hits her anyways. Now even a missed attack can be redirected by Zeus until it hits the target. Amazing stuff. This seems to finally take care of Ulti, and having Nami beat Ulti, even though Ulti was hurt already and even though she had to rely on Zeus, is so awesome. People, Nami just beat a flying 6-member. Bao Huang sees this, and instead of hurting our side's morale, she helps it big time by accident. She accidentally tells everyone that Ulti was beaten like page 1, and that now 2 of the Flying 6 members have been defeated. Now many of Kaido's men are nervous, thinking that the Straw Hat forces are backing them up into a corner. Bao Huang, when told what's happening, even broadcasts the fact that she didn't mean to broadcast this, suggesting to everyone that there might be more bad news she's hiding. Sasaki, Who's Who, and Black Maria all look concerned, and remember, Drake already switched sides, so only 3 of the legendary Flying 6 remain. That can't be comforting to hear for Kaido's men. Usopp keeps being invaluable by trapping Bao Huang in a giant plant, allowing Tama to use her to broadcast herself to everyone, including to all her new animal-based followers. This speech is gonna be big, but for now we move on to Kaido versus Yamato, a battle Yamato Yamato has been itching to have, no doubt. Kaido tells Yamato that Luffy and Momo are dead. Both are definitely inaccurate statements, but it's still crazy to think how well the Straw Hats are doing after Kaido seemingly took out Luffy and Momo. Even Kaido uses go or chess-like analogies when he says you should learn to protect your pieces to Yamato. Kaido does not intend to let Yamato leave, but Yamato says she's going to sail the seas with Luffy. Once again, 11th Straw Hat vibes are strong right here. Roger had an Odin on his crew, why wouldn't Luffy have one as well? This fight gives us an interesting dynamic where Kaido, despite everything, wants Yamato to become the country's shogun. Kaido seemingly wants Yamato to be his Momo, but Yamato will never accept that. And as we knew from the start, Yamato knows that she can't beat Kaido, but that doesn't mean she's not gonna help the cause in any way she can. She proclaims that Luffy is the one Odin was waiting for and that she's just going to hold Kaido off until Luffy gets back. Not a small task at all, even if she doesn't plan to win. And Kaido says, and I quote, "Don't expect me to go easy on you, Yamato," end quote. It's interesting stuff, this dynamic between father and daughter. Clearly, Kaido is Kaido and he's going to fight, but there are clues that he truly wants Yamato, his child, to be on his side. Like the fact that he won't let her leave, that he wants her to be shogun, and so on. He's much less merciless and more ready to forgive Yamato for going against him than many people probably thought someone like Kaido would be. And because of these feelings, Yamato, despite not being as strong as Kaido, is probably the best person available to at least distract him until Luffy can come back. And that is it, yet another great chapter. Let me know what you thought of it and what you're expecting to see next in the comments. You can also let me know if you think Yamato is pretty much confirmed 11th Straw Hat at this point, or if you still think that title will go to someone else. And who was the MVP for you this chapter? I'm going to go with Zeus as stated. My dudes made me so happy and made Nami deadly enough to defeat a Flying Six member, albeit there are additional external factors to her eventual victory. But still, she did it and I couldn't be happier. Usopp was amazing too, that has to be said. All in all, One Piece is amazing right now and I can't wait to see where we go from here in 2 weeks. But anyways, if you do enjoy these One Piece reviews and want to keep them coming, the best thing you could do is channel the Pirate King within and smash that like button until it's blue. If you haven't, make this the video you subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications or you will miss future One Piece videos. That's just the way YouTube works. And while you wait for the next chapter, which remember will be in 2 weeks, feel free to check out my growing One Piece playlist that includes videos on all the Yonko, Warlord, Supernova, and more. Link to that is in the description. And I especially want to thank the Patron Squad over on Patreon and here on YouTube who help make videos like this one possible. First and foremost, I want to thank the Patron of Legend, the one acknowledged by Lord Twigo himself, Alpha Sigma, and are the one tier patrons, the ones who stand atop all clans, Ingrata, Pate Hefa, Aljatal, Dr. Cortman, the Toasted Chi, Emperor Otaku, Spidey Life Tanel, Tungsten Tarkus, Baked Buddhist, Cody Hebert, and Monkey D. Quilly. And our Pro Hero tier patrons, the one and only Gilgamesh, the Red-Haired Raven, Angel Cruz, Anatoly Kazatsky, Very Gucci, Alicia Actor, Bonnie Parks, Hinokami and Water, Joanne Garcia, Ted No Ted, Fatboy Games, Corey McGowan, Metal Mama, Deadly Saint, and Soul Rise Slice and Dice. Thank you all so much. If you do enjoy our work, you can support more of it by going over to patreon.com/animeuproar and becoming a patron today for as little as $1. If you do so, you'll get your name featured in future videos alongside these amazing people right here, and you'll even get access to our private patron-only Discord where we talk about anime life and of course dank memes. So check out patreon.com/animeuproar, link in the description if you're interested. You can also join the YouTube channel by clicking that blue join button next to the subscribe button that you've hopefully already destroyed. So yeah, you can support more content that way if you prefer. Whichever way you choose to support us, you can get the same great benefits. Thanks again, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.